I don't know if y'all know this, there's an epidemic going on in our country right now. Older women are snatching up young dudes left and right. Yeah, lost my homeboy 2 days ago. It was crazy. It's crazy, man. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I got picked up by a grown woman. If it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody. A grown woman tried to pick me up. But the thing about it, she had a grown name, Phyllis. They don't even make Phyllis no more. When the last time you heard somebody named Phyllis? You gotta go to a museum, she in a glass case.
Well, we're happy to report Phyllis has let Bill Bellamy go just long enough to take his first trip to Austin. He's joined us here on Good Day Austin.
Thank
Bill
you, guys.
Thank you so much for coming.
Great to have you here. Yeah.
It is an honor to meet you. Been watching you forever.
Thank you, bro.
And you're here to do a little stand-up comedy while you're in town?
Man, Cap City Comedy. It's my first time out here. I'll be here for 3 nights, and I'm looking to the fans, looking for the food, you know.
Yeah.
And I just hear nothing but great things. And I hear about 6th Street, right? 6th Street.
Oh, yeah,
we're very
a
close.
little street called.
Your first time here, you gotta check it out.
Yeah, I gotta go. Everybody said you gotta do 6th Street when you're in Austin, so I'm going for it.
Well, the funny thing you already talked about, and people, you can be on the lookout for him as he's around town. You said you got a van, a pretty interesting van for the airport. So that's your ride.
True story, right? So last night we get in super duper late. They are out of cars. This only can happen to a comedian, right? They give us the church van. You know what I'm talking about? The one where you like all the ushers get in, they go to the thing or the softball game, and we roll up to the hotel and they think we the airport shuttle. And I'm like, no, this is my real car. So what I'm thinking is keeping the van for the whole weekend. As the joke goes on, I could be like the Uber.
That's what I'm saying, the party Uber, you pick people up, you take people home from your show.
I see
You
a
can
bunch
tweet
of people.
about it, kind of like people would tweet for those food trucks when it originally started in LA.
Right.
Tweet about the
I should tweet about my band, the Bellamy Uber.
Yeah.
The Bellamy Uber.
Yes.
It also sounds like a band if you want to start one of those.
Yeah.
I'm sure that when that happens, like you said, only to a comedian, only on the road, there's so many things come up, you're like, I got to remember, I can file that away. That might be
it actually, you know, my life is so funny, man. You know, being a comic is actually fun for me, too, because funny things happen to me all the time, like that joke I did about Phyllis. That really happened to me.
I like that.
There was this older chick, and she was like, "Hi, young man," you know, and she was serious. Like she was like, "No, for real. Like let's have a cocktail."
Well,
you know, you old when you say cocktail.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But as long as you still know what a cocktail is, you're like,
you're like,
I don't mind if I do.
Well, not a drink, a cocktail.
Phyllis, I might need a few of them, actually.
Actually, I'm gonna need 9 of them and drive you home in this van.
That's right. Or maybe you could drive the van.
Let me ask you this. You started your career while you were still in college at Rutgers University studying economics. And then I was reading a bit about you, one of the first MTV VJs.
Oh,
and you started the phrase booty call. How about that?
Well, it was Michael, do you get money for that?
I wish I did.
Yeah, you trademark that?
I never knew it would become such a funny thing. We still saying it like, what, 19 years later?
Yeah.
But the joke was really about Friday night. It was all about like when guys, you know, they got their new apartment and you're calling girls because you're single and you want girls to come by and they all turning you down. And then one decides to go, okay, I'll come by.
It's Phyllis.
It's Phyllis. You get all excited and she comes with the ugly girlfriend that throws you off. You're like, what? Because women always do that. Even now, like, you know, girls protect each other, right? Say you meet a guy at a bar, right? He's like, okay, if it's not going good, you get sick.
Yep.
Like they got a code word. See, like she's like, yeah.
She knows.
Code word, disaster. We out.
And I'm sitting there like, oh, that's what's been happening all those
You're like,
times.
that's what happened to you, bro.
Everybody always got sick every time I went out.
Every time you made those booty calls.
Well, no, but you know, it's so funny too. I mean, you've had such a career, obviously MTV and movies and shows and everything, but you come back to stand-up comedy. You can tell, like,
it's fun,
for so many comedians, it's the first love.
It's my first love, and it's so much fun, and I write all the time. You know, I'm always writing and always keeping my little notepad with me. And I just think that it's fun to come to new cities and try out your material and see how it works. I'm working on my new special. That was Ladies Night Out, and my new one will be a whole different, you know, area of comedy, different experiences, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and you're all over the place too. I had to New Jersey, then back to Texas to go, you know,
I'm gonna be in Houston in the first weekend of May.
Oh,
I'll be in
nice.
Houston, Texas. It's another good place for food too if you ever
Yes,
get down there.
yes,
My
very good.
hometown.
That's his
Yeah.
hometown.
Go big or go home in Texas,
that's
right?
how you
Right.
do it.
You're at the Cap City Comedy Club starting tonight.
Tonight,
through Saturday.
yeah.
What are you expecting from the crowd here in Austin? After all, we keep Austin weird.
Well, first of all, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. People here are down to earth. You know, where Texas is down to earth, real folk. People that really eat good food out here. You know,
Yes.
got to get you some ribs. You know, got to get you some dark lane barbecue, and then probably go to some bars too. I think you guys do bars, a lot
That
of bars.
might
think we
happen
have
on
some
occasion.
here.
That might happen on
Yeah.
occasion. So we're gonna need a ride. We're gonna need the van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, if you need a ride, I got the van.
You got the van.
Know it.
All right, see Bill Bellamy for the show. There's the information on the screen, and then see him for a ride, maybe, if you're
If
nice.
you need me, I got the van. It's a
Got the
white
van.
van, gray interior. I'll be the black guy driving.
It's parked out front. Bill Bellamy, we appreciate you getting up early, coming by and
Thank
seeing
you.
us.
Thank you so
Pleasure.
much.
We're
Thank you
gonna be
so
right back.
much.